Yo, what's up? This is another day. So I'm gonna give you the summary of the day. I've started learning about cold emailing more in depth. What I mean is, since I have now my emails and they're warming up, there's nothing that I can do. I'm already sending like 200 emails a day, but or 300. I'm not sure exactly. But now, while waiting for my emails to warm up, like who would say 40 email inboxes, which will allow me to send 1200 emails a day, like this is the best case scenario, or maybe 1,000 or 900, but I get like a decent number of emails that I can send daily. I've been learning now about cold emailing in details, watching courses so I can know what I'm doing and not make silly and stupid mistakes. I'm also seeing people's copies, subject lines, CTAs, and everything so that I can get as much data as I can, so when I start my sending emails in bulk, I at least know what's working and what's not going to be working, or at least test them and have some expectations, either meet those expectations or no. uh, but you get it, I have a head start. Instead of starting from scratch and figuring everything out myself, I have people who already did the work and now I'm learning from them since they have their own courses. That's the first thing that I did. And I'm also learning about copywriting. Don't I think it will help me. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna make copies on my own. Of course, I'm gonna be using ChatGPT and learn from other people's mistakes and other people's copies. But I'm learning about copywriting so I can also understand the bigger idea or the bigger picture, so I can see everything as it is, or what type of problems I would face if I don't write this way. That's exactly what I'm learning. And yeah, that's been everything. And I think that's how my days will be going for the next 15 days or so. Why did I say 15 days? Since my emails are warming up, I'm gonna at least let them warm up for 15 days before sending any emails, so that I avoid that I avoid all the trouble that I can face, such as being sent as spam or not having enough knowledge to work with. That these are all the problems and mistakes that I want to avoid and the pitfalls that I want to avoid. And for this reason, I'm gonna be learning about cold emailing in depth, like for 10 to 15 days. If I finished learning about cold emailing, then I would just go learn more about something else. Of course, I'm gonna be learning. There is nothing I can do. I might learn more about building a SaaS, since I've spent the past year learning about software engineering, exactly web development, and if I learned enough about cold emailing, I would either learn how to make a SaaS SaaS, like services, software as a service, in a good way that I can maintain and add features without having to suffer, and also be efficient with it, or learn mobile development. Since I can use React, I might learn more about React Native. So to build mobile apps, will this work? I don't really know, I have no idea. But will I learn this? Most likely, not gonna lie, most likely not. Why? Because I already have my hands full with cold emailing and it's already a pain in the ass. So I think for the most part, I'll just spend most of my time learning about cold emailing and nothing else. And until I get a couple clients, I think that's what I'll be doing. Or I might learn more about NA10 and build other AI tools and workspaces or workflows that I can also sell for other people or for other businesses, like other workflows than the ones that I'm making now, that I'm trying to sell right now. If I do that, I think I would have a good chance, since what's the best way to actually start selling something, I think, or making a business or agency or whatever. First of all, let's use cold emailing. If you're very good with it, use cold emailing. Then target as many people as possible, like make sure that this is the ideal client profile that you are looking for, and target those people. And that after you verify that people want some type of service that you are writing or you are sending them in the cold email, only then go and build that project or build that service that you were talking about. This way, you can first verify that people are looking for your solution, The second thing, by the time you build it, you already have a couple clients looking for it, so you can pitch it to them directly and tell them here's the service and sell it to them since they are looking for it. Or you can go the hard way, build a service, spend a couple weeks building it, and then cold emailing, uh, do ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever, and only then you'll figure that people actually don't want your solution, or the problem that you're solving doesn't exist. Don't people don't are not facing it, so you ended up wasting your time. Congratulations. And the first way that I mentioned, I think, is the best one. First, verify that people are looking for your solution. Only then build the product. By the time you know that people are looking for your solution, you can build the exact features that people are looking for in like a week at max. Like you can cram everything, I think, in 3 or 4 days, build everything, and only build an MVP, minimum viable product, with the necessary features. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't try to make anything too fancy. Just get the job done. Then you can easily get the money, give them the service. Oh yeah, so I think that's the best way. I heard it from a YouTuber. His name is Nick Sarayev, and he's very good. I think he's number two. He's like making 300K from school, Alex Hormoz's platform school with a K, and he specializes in AI automations, and he used to also be maybe a software engineer or developer. So since his old videos were talking about Tailwind, which means that maybe yeah, he was. Anyway, that's the idea. And right now, I'm trying to figure out if people actually want my service that I'm selling right now. And the domain name that I have is, I would say, it's very good since it's kind of general, and I can sell any AI service without people being like suspicious, since the name is just like very general. So if this doesn't work, I won't have to buy another domain name, which is like will cost $12, and I can't afford $12 anymore. Life, it's hard. Anyway, instead of buying another domain name, I would just have to change the current service that I'm selling, like in 10 or 20 minutes, and then target people again. Does it work? 10, 20 minutes, change the service that I'm selling again, target more people. Like nothing will change actually. And yeah, they've talked a lot. It's because I had a lot of shit to say. Maybe it was good, maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, peace.